Good morning, everybody. We are back at the chicken farm with a lot to do. First of all, the grass is growing once again, and we really should be fertilizing it. We are in the process of loading up some eggs, and as you can see, we have quite a few here still. So we really need to figure out some storage, probably, but we only have $9,500. Now, the good news is we have $99,000 worth of eggs right now, and it's $160,000 at max price. So if we waited, it would be worth a pretty chunk more, but it's already worth a good chunk. And we kind of sort of really need the money. Not only for our feed, but also because I am anticipating building another chicken barn. I think we are at the point where this chicken barn is full, and we could do with building another one maybe right here. Of course, we would need the roughly $120,000 for the barn, and then whatever the cost for the chickens and the feed, so it's not any small task. So I think we're going to get started by selling some eggs here. We're going to take this load to wherever the top sell point is right now, which is going to be, Goldcrest Valley. You got to use the train. Ruh-roh. What's the next best? That's 26. Canning Factory's the next highest at 95 instead of 99. That's a bit of a difference, man. Call me crazy, but I would rather deliver somewhere local than load onto the train, even though the train would theoretically give us even more money. I'm going to go to the Canning Factory. We're going to tag that place, which is 117 meters away. So let's go on a little journey and find out this morning. Something tells me we could have just gotten here a little sooner, but it is what it is. This is the facility. Hey, that's going to be fine by me. I don't even need to put them in the truck if I'm selling them right here. Heck yeah. I'm going to park the truck right here, and we're just going to... Or maybe it's better I sell them in loads of the truck, so that way it doesn't diminish the value over time. I don't know if the value changes with time or with sales. And so, because I'm being cautious, we're going to keep using the truck. You guys let me know if it's only based on time or if sales will tank the price as well. And if that's the case, is it based on quantity or is it based on like number of sales made or something? Let me know how that kind of works so I can plan that in the future. But because I don't know the answer, we're going to take the safe route and we're going to load up as many of these into the back of that as I can. And I'll see you guys once we have about $90,000. Okay, got a pretty good chunk of them loaded into the back right there. And as you guys know, with this truck, we can actually do a stack of 3, so I might start doing the stack of 3. But luckily, this is the cannon facility. That's a super convenient drop-off for us. I love that. We're up to $60,000 now. We still have more to sell, and we're going to go ahead and do so. We'll also make sure we get their feed taken care of. We're going to check the sales, see how those are looking. We're probably going to talk to the bank and get ourselves set up to get another barn built. So we have a lot to do, but we need to get the money from these eggs first. So I'm going to keep loading up these loads. We'll get as many of them sold as we can, and I will tune in with you guys once we have a much fuller bank account. All right, we have got almost all of them sold. That pallet right there is just not quite ready. It needs a little bit more. We're up to $103,000 now. And as we can see, that we sold pretty much all of our eggs. So we're down to $17,000 total in max value between all of our product. But that's okay. That will come back very quickly. We need some of that money for feed. But I want to take a look and see what the bank will cost to do another barn. So let's go to the finances. We already have $75,000 in a loan. And call me crazy, but I'm going to borrow even more. Okay, now our loan is $200,000 total. We have $228,000 in the bank account, and we are going to use that money to build another barn, probably right there. Yeah, because I'm going to leave this space open. We're going to build the barn over on this side. So let's see what happens. Let's give this a try. All right, I'm just going to go for it and hope that this works. Let's place it down, and that is the new location of our chicken barn. What do you think? We got 2 of them now. We just need to kind of fill in some gravel and whatnot, but, it's coming along. I'm going to go ahead and rock this as well, just so we can start to formalize it. This is all more proper. We're going to fill in this little piece as well, widen that up. There we go. That'll be a good start. And on this side, I'm just going to widen that as well, get rid of that little patch of grass that's not going to do anybody any good. And then down the backside, we've got more gravel that we will put in place. Okay, that is more or less what I'm going to do for now. We have $108,000 to move forward with filling this barn with chickens and also getting feed in both of these barns. But we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of buying new chickens, I'm going to take some chickens out of this barn and I'm going to put them into this barn. And that will allow that barn to repopulate and this barn to start to populate. And we can get our chickens a little more cheaply. But in order to do that, we're going to have to go into town and get some kind of chicken hauling trailer. So, I don't know. Probably, honestly, the tractor is my best thing to take for that. It's awesome feeling like I have a proper chicken farm with 2 barns now. I have a corridor. We're getting started, y'all. We're going to hop in the old tratter, and I want to go get us some kind of trailer so we can move animals around as we need. We're also going to look into rocking all of this eventually too, but I want to figure out what we're going to do with this piece first. All right, we made it to the store, and I'm going to see what they might have for sale here. Oh, look, they have a trailer for a truck. I don't need a horse trailer, really, but that's kind of nice. Only does horses, unfortunately, so not really what we were looking for. Not liking anything else that I'm seeing here, really. Okay, I don't think any of this is going to do us much good at the moment. Not going to find any sales. Let's just see what we can find in the store. All right, animal transportation. This one is what we're probably going to look at. $25,000 to buy. But this doesn't haul chickens? Are you kidding me? Does none of these haul chickens? What's it got? What? It's even got a chicken icon on it, and but it don't say no chicken. I don't know what to do here. We might have to get the big old Wilson. It's not really what I was expecting. We could get into selling chicken too. I mean, it's an option. I'm really surprised. I thought that this would haul Shirley, right? Shirley it does. We have 1,500 full-grown chickens over there. Can I move them? If you do not transport the animal with your own livestock trailer. Okay. That's all fine and dandy, like a transport fee. Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to avoid. But I'm just a little confused, because animal transport, it doesn't say it takes chickens. I'm going to pray that it does, and we're going to lease it. But officially, it does not say it takes chickens. So let's go find out, I guess. I'll tell you how we'll find out. We're going to use this trailer to move chickens around, right? But we are going to need one rooster. We're going to need another rooster. So let's go buy ourselves a cock here at the livestock dealer and see if they have any for sale. Cows, pigs, sheep, and goats. Hello, fellas. What is the deal? Is there not a way to transport chickens base game? Hello? A transport fee will be applied if you don't use your trailer, but unfortunately your trailer doesn't accept chickens? Question mark? Somebody make this make sense. What's going on? There's no other category. It's animal transport. And it literally just does not take chickens. This is absurd. I want to move my daggum chickens, man. I don't want to buy them. All right, y'all. Here's the deal. The only trailer I have that transports chickens is this modded one. $125,000. Clearly not going to buy that. We'll have to lease it or something. But the cost of doing all of this, man, like the point was I was going to buy a trailer and just save some money. But at this rate, if we were to do this, I'd have to get this and then like a dolly or a truck. Is there one for sale maybe? That would be very lucky if there was, but does not appear to be the case. Darn. There's a dolly for sale, but still a lot of money. I just can't do it. I just can't justify that. I'll just buy the darn chickens. Oh, what a sticky situation, man. All I wanted to do was haul chickens from there up to our farm, but it's not looking favorable. I think I'm just going to pay them to truck them up there. They really rigged the system against you here until you can afford to buy your own truck and trailer. The small ones don't seem to haul chickens. The base game ones don't haul chickens. I don't know. I'm just gonna cry. I turned the wrong way. It's one of those days, I swear. Wow, gotta deliver them packages, eh, Bubba? Must be in a hurry, huh? Stop and enjoy the view a little. I am upset that we're not transporting our own chickens, but we'll get around to that. When we are more scaled and we can afford to kind of start selling chickens as well, we will look into all of that stuff because then we'll have a better reason to own it. But for now, I'm just going to have them transport them. Okay, we have made it back to our chicken farm. We got 2 barns. We're going to fill up the second one there. And we're also going to take care of their feed. So first thing is first I'm going to connect to our trailer. I really want to buy this land right here, especially now that it's all cultivated. God, it's the perfect time. I could plant it. Thing is it's like, I don't know, $200,000-$300,000 maybe. I just don't has the money. I can't afford it. Not at the moment. Instead, we are going to fill up with wheat. I'm going to let this thing just fill a full trailer. We got eggs populating from this barn. We need to get some chickens into this other barn. First, I'm going to check and see. Okay, they have food still, so that load is going to go right into this chicken's feed. Let's go ahead and open that up in preparation. Step inside, and we are going to load some chickens in. We are going to get 1 rooster. He was a $6 chicken. And then we are going to get ourselves, probably just 250. I know that's not many, but I really don't want to spend the money much. So we're just going to start there. Of course, this can hold 5,000 in the barn. We have 250 inside and 1 rooster to have a good time. We're going to let them be and get them fed so that they're going to be happy, happy, happy little chickens. Oh, that was a tight little squeeze. Good Lord. So I'm going to pull down my aisle. I got to stop parking things in my aisle and I got to start putting them somewhere else. Okay, we got to move that. That is very much in the way. Holy guacamole. I also should continue a path around this side. I wasn't going to originally, but we're going to now because it's just necessary. I was trying to save the grass, but it'll be fine. I need a spot to drive. What a beautiful job we did. Looky there. Gravel. And that's why we did grass in these fields, because grass and gravel are very easy to take away and add, very easy to work with the way our expansion is going to be set up here. So let's back up if I can and turn tight, turn tight, turn tight. Thank you. Let's unload that into the barn. And as it loads in, I'm going to run over here and move this stuff like I said I needed to. I think I'll also paint that to be normal grass. We need to decide, up in the front, that would be a good spot for the warehouse that holds all the eggs and stuff. That way trucks don't have to go back into the chicken area. That's what that up front portion is going to be used for. I like it. I think I'm just going to park this stuff here for now. Hold on, let's take a look at this actually. This whole, oh yeah, this will be perfect. This is enough space and that'll be off the drive. We'll make this like the warehouse section. That way they don't have to go into the chicken area. I think we should be able to make that work. Let's put our box truck away as well here. Put the back down. I'm just going to back it into this spot. I don't know how full our silage deal is. I'd like to get a front loader or a bucket on our telehandler if we can, so I can maybe pile that up a little bit more. That's something that we're probably going to look into today, because yeah, that could really use okay. Yeah, we'll have to go pick one of those up. But first, let's run around the barn and make sure that our chickens have gotten fed. All right, 28,000 in there. That's going to be good for just 250. Now, these are the guys that probably should have some more. Yeah, I'm going to give them more. And then we're going to go get a bucket like I was just talking about to handle that silage a little bit. We might also plot out and plan for those warehouse barns that we're talking about putting in. I'd like to actually use a warehouse. I don't know if I have any installed or anything. I'll have to take a look. It sure is expensive to buy this darn feed. This trailer, $28,308 a pop, dude. Just slide over and slot this bad boy into its spot. It's a ways to back up, but we can do her. I has faith. Watch. Might come in a little crooked, but we'll get it. I had it. I had it. I had you, you little son of a... Oh, there it is. Found it again. All right, was just checking the store. Not really seeing anything quite worth picking up yet. I have a question. For cows and stuff, you can put a manure deal next to it and you get manure. I don't think the chickens do that. If I put a manure deal here, we wouldn't get any manure, would we? Which is kind of a shame, because you actually could, in a way, collect that chicken manure and stuff. But I'm pretty sure, yep, see, it doesn't take it. I thought so. Oh well, I was just thinking maybe that's one more product we could get. That would have been nice, but ain't a big deal. We still have some feed left over? My goodness. Them hungry hippos weren't that hungry, huh? All right, we are going to probably run down and get that bucket like I was talking about. We might also look into some kind of silage compactor or something, but I'm not exactly sold on that yet. We'll figure out what we're going to do with that. But I'm going to run down to the shop. It's going to be a slow, oh my goodness, it's going to be a slow drive in this. Maybe I should just take my truck down there. Okay, change of plans. I'm going to take the truck down there and tell them to throw it in the back. Bus, 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 bus. Ooh, that's a lawsuit. Hey, listen, you had a stop sign, all right? Though I T-boned you, you're the one who did not stop. Ignore the fact that I refused to hit the brakes at any point in that interaction, but, you know, you didn't stop. All right, boys, just throw her in the back. You already know what I want. Give me one of them right there. That's exactly what I was looking for. Don't know why it's $2,200. My Lord. Y'all take checks? You think I can pick that up by hand? I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Are we sure this is the right one, boys? Oh, okay. I'll give it a try. It's made out of aluminum. Very light. Just strap it down. Beautiful. Who needs a heavy hauler when you can have a box truck, huh? All right, we made it back home. Rather uneventful drive, I promise. But we got our bucket. So let's get back there and do a little bit of work while our chickens make us some more money getting eggs. We're down to $34,000 already. It's amazing how fast money flies. At least when it's in my hands, apparently. Let me grab you, pull you out, sit you down, turn around. That's how you do the hokey pokey, everyone. Start up our JCB. Gosh, I do love this thing, man. I'm gonna get one. It needs to go on sale in the other series. There were like 3 of them, and I was holding off, and now there's none. I'm sad. There's a big old bucket on this thing, though, boys. Can we get a smaller one? I don't need to hold this much. My Lord. Oh, sometimes I got my wheel down too far. This happens. Look how much this thing holds. You seeing this? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm so sorry. Hello? How do I do this? I ain't never done this job before. Try to clean it up down here, I guess, is what I'm supposed to do, maybe? Question mark. What if I just drive up and down for a little while? That seems to do a good job compacting. Huh? And this thing's got some freaking power. It's not getting stuck. Hey, let's do this for a minute. I'm going to work on this silage. We're going to go back and forth for a little while. It's kind of fun driving up here like this. I got my bucket up, which makes me a little high tipsy, but it's the only way I can see what I'm doing, okay? This JCB's killer, dude. I love this thing. Trying to get this stuff all pushed up to the wall best I can. Might have to use my bucket a little bit to get that, because it is kind of favoring that center. Ooh, getting slippy. Hey, you know what I just realized? I just realized in Farming Simulator, ooh, I have an idea. Keep an eye out for a future video. I'm not going to tell you because it's a good idea. All right, that's enough of that back and forth. Take a look at it. We got a pretty nice slope on it from driving up on this, but it's compacting pretty well. I'm getting it further to the corners here, at least as best I can. I'm probably going to chip some off that little top and stick it into the corners with my bucket. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how that is coming together so far. We can get more in here yet, so we're not gonna close this off. We can still get more silage in here. So we're just gonna let it be for the time being. I'm gonna park this bad boy right here, and we are going to move on to the next task of the day. I'm loving that the place has 2 barns now. It costs us a lot of money, but it's starting to look official. Hopefully we start making that money back. Morning, you chicklets. Are y'all ready to start another day? So we let our chickens hang out overnight. These guys still have feed, expectedly. There's not that many chickens in there. These guys, they did eat feed, but they still got some. There's 5,000 chickens in there. It's full. So things are still moving along. Let's check on the grass. Ready to harvest. Gonna get some more silage cut. We do need, well, we have a mower. We need to get some kind of forage wagon. I wonder if there's any for sale. Let's take a gander what's on in here. Some tractors. Those are cool, but I don't need them. Manure, don't need. Combine, don't need. Seeder, don't need. Although it's a nice little... What is that, a fertilizer, actually? It is. Not a bad deal for fertilizer. I mean, for all we're fertilizing. And we do need to do some fertilizing. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. That'll work. That'll work for me. Not what I was looking for, but I will take it. This thing picks up the chaff, but it doesn't store it. It goes with something. And if I knew what, I would pretend to, use it, but I don't know what I'm doing with that. So, all right, not seeing what I need. we're gonna have to just maybe lease or buy. Well, probably lease one again. But we got a lot of eggs out of our one barn. Let's take a gander. They gave us $65,000 worth of eggs. So we're gonna use some of that money. Of course, it's $83,000 in max, but we're probably going to go ahead and sell. And I would like to get more chickens in this barn so it starts producing more properly. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to take our tractor down, pick up our fertilizer spreader, pick up a leased forage wagon of some kind, and we'll get back up here and start a mowing. Once we get that mowing done, we'll of course get all those eggs loaded up and sold wherever the highest dollar is at. Welcome to the store. We're gonna bump this little dude and pick it up, put it on the front. We'll put the forage wagon we lease on the back. We're gonna sneak back up to the farm. So let me just pick up the wagon right here. Probably just take the little guy. Oh, that's the real little guy. Probably take this guy. Didn't really need it last time, but it did take a couple loads. What's it cost to lease you? It's pretty hefty. Well, I'll go for it for now until we buy one, which will be fairly, well, I don't know. Honestly, the more we expand our barn, the less we have a need for that. That was just a temporary thing, so maybe I won't look into buying one. Depends on how land acquisition and expansion goes for the business, but right now I need to focus on getting more chickens in that second barn. So let's go cut some grass and make some money. Ladies and gentlefish, we are back. I'm pushing some stuff out of the field so it's not in the way. Whoopsies. And I am ready to get started. So let's go. I'm going to leave the pottinger right here for the moment so I can run down, pick up our mower, which I conveniently parked just in the way of. Beautiful. All right, back to the pottinger. Whoopsies. Didn't mean to hit that. Hook up, back up, slow down, grab the wall. Drive into the neighbor's carrot field. I'm sure he won't mind. All right, turn this on. Pull forward and steering assist. We're going to do I need two handlings? I probably just could do, well, yeah, let's give me two. Let's go for two. Put it on the line and let's go have a good time. Here we go. The pottinger's picking up the grass. Mower's mowing the grass. We're going to just put it right into that silage heap right there. That's the method we're working with today. This lets us go through the field just one time. We don't then have to, well, you know, go back through and rake and bale and move the bales. By doing it with this method, we can pick up the grass right at the same time we mow the grass. Just having a hard time sneaking around our silage pit. But nonetheless, you guys know the drill. I'm going to drive around and back and forth, up and down, till we get a full trailer. We'll dump it on into the pit and keep on rolling until we got all this mowed down. All right, we have a full wagon there. I just need to get this truck moved. It's in our way, of course. We need to get the JCB moved. It's in our way as well, of course. We need a parking lot for these things somewhere. We might work on that next, but we'll see. Or like after the eggs. But for now, I'll just move the stuff out of the way. I'll just put this probably in the grass here. Actually, let me just round this turn, and I'll put it in the grass right here. All right, probably should not have left the mower on, but hey, we're professionals. It'll be all right, right? Now we just back ourselves on up, and we see if we can't fit a little bit more silage on in there. We should be able to. Let's go ahead and back it right on up there. Keep going. That'll probably do. Start dumping. And there you have it. Pull it forward. And that is a pile of grass for sure. Holy cow, that is a pile of grass. My goodness. Y'all ever seen a pile of grass so big? I've seen bigger. Y'all wouldn't believe how much grass I've piled in Farm Sim 22. There's a video on it somewhere. Alrighty. I'm going to get back at it. We got pretty much this front done. We got the bigger bit to do yet, of course. But we're making progress. We put another load in there. We're going to see how much more we get out of all of this grass. And then we'll check the value and see what it's sitting at for chaff. Okay, we have another load complete here. And that is about as all we have mowed up. You can see I did one pass down the middle, and that's where we filled. So we're going to run this and drop it into our silage bunker again. We'll probably get at least one more load, I think. And that'll probably... Gosh, we might be full on this silage bunker by that point. This thing is getting pretty darn filled up. We might have to get a little creative with our bucket and kind of move some stuff around here. Let's see what I can do. Maybe I can put this kind of towards this side a little bit more without losing control completely. Let's try it before I get myself stuck. I don't want to do that. Not my goal. Keep this thing moving. Oh no, see there it is. Stuck. I called it. Gosh dang it. Come on, mower. It's hitting the freaking barn. That's what's keeping me held. Darn it, dude. That didn't go very well. That didn't go very well at all. Well, you win some, you lose some. We'll clean it up. It is what it is. Yo, we're pretty much done mowing. Couple passes. Got another load. Gonna put it in the deal. Ow, I hit my chicken barn. And once we get this all done, I'm gonna just return the pottinger, and then I'll come back here and play around with the silage a bit, make sure it's all properly stored. But we need to check and see how much money we have in the value of our products, like eggs, and currently it's chaff, which the value of that will increase significantly once it does become silage. But right now we haven't covered it. It is just chaff. I'm gonna try and sneak this thing up there without tipping it over, you know? Get some back there a little bit. There you go. Yep, and then pull it down. Yep, and keep going. And that, sir, that's how you do that one right there. Yes, sir. Okay, that works for me. Heaps getting there. Let's keep at it. Before we continue, our current max value is $115,000. Current value about $94,000. $72,000, almost $73,000 in just eggs alone. And that would be mostly those eggs right there. So we are going to load those up next so we can take those in and get those sold. But I'm going to finish out this field and we'll get to work on that. Tedious work out here. As we continue and as we grow, we'll find ways to make things less tedious, of course. But, you know, at least we're making money. At least we're staying afloat. Okay, there you have it. Silage is done, my friends. So I'm going to fold this thing up. We're going to fold this thing up here, dump it into the pen, and I'm going to move on to eggs. That's my priority right now. I'll play around with that silage and get it all stacked better. After we get these eggs sold, they're worth too much and we need the money. We're down to $27,000, so we have had an expensive day, and honestly, $27,000 is only enough to cover one barn's full feed. So we need to get some cash on hand. All right, there you have it. Last bit went in. We're going to return this tool and, well, let's get to work on these eggs, I suppose. All right, we need to pull this around the barn, down here. This will do for now. Well, let me make sure I can get those eggs. This will do. We're going to load the truck up. I need to go get the skid, or not the skid steer, though, the front loader, telehandler, whatever you want to call it, which is right. Oh, my forks aren't on it. Okay, hold on. Got to switch the forks over. All right, there we go. Now we got to do the painstaking task of loading up these eggs. I've done this a time or two, so we're going to get at it. Now, I have not done it with a building behind me. This is new. This is now a more restricted area than ever before. So we'll see how this goes. Gonna have to turn on my front light so I can see what I'm doing, too. Gets a little shady betwixt the barns. And you already know we are going to do a 3-stack to go into there, because that is the most efficient way for us to stack these. So we're going to set that down. Pick up the next one. Come on, let me tap it. There you go. A little close to the barn, ain't we? We gotta sneak over. Tell you what, tight fit. That's all right. That's why we get paid the big bucks. Push it all the way, set it down, brack it off. There you go. Repeat process 255 times. All right, that was the very final load that's going to go in that truck, at least at one time. But that took a good chunk of our eggs into there, so I'm not going to complain. We got them strapped down, closed up. Let's see. The best location to sell these eggs right now is the restaurant. So we are going to go ahead and tag the restaurant. It's going to be a 1,100 and call it 1,200 meter drive. So let's get out on the road. It's not going to be as close as last time. Last time it was very, very close. I always tip here every time. Jake, I got to put a caution slow turn sign there or something. Remind myself. Ooh, top heavy. Hello. I want to drive like a madman, but I can't. This episode brought to you by Amazon Delivery. Oh, God, they hit the brakes. Whoa, we're good. I'm out here racing my freaking truck. This is a mistake. 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 Hi, tree. Oh, not again. The funny thing is like, I could avoid this. I just need to slow down. I just need to calm down. Just nice and easy, lemon squeezy. Am I going down here? That don't feel right. Hold on, what? Holy snap, it is. Okay. You betcha. Open 10 to 9. Well, shoot. I guess maybe they're probably going to be there for delivery. It's a little early. We'll be all right. A little foggy down here in the valley, fellas. Not going to lie to you. Whoa! Little bridge. Hi. This is a cool little spot. Okay. It's you can handle my weight plenty. We're fine. Yo, what a lovely house. Oh my goodness. And you got a boat. You got a big old boat. And you called it Willie. Look at your Willie. Oh my goodness. Your Willie is so big. Let's sell our eggs, shall we? Let's do the job. Let's make money. $50,000 is what we came down here to make. One load to Willie's, and we got $50,000 out of the deal. We're gonna sneak back up our way. We have 77,000. It won't last long at our place, so I gotta sell the rest of our eggs. When we go load up another truck, we'll bring it down here to Willie's. I just want you to know, this thing's solid as a rock when you don't have anything loaded in it. It is solid, dude. I tried to tip it. It won't. Anywho, I'm gonna get back at it. Put eggs inside of there. Ready? All right, I just checked that pallet up there. I picked this very last pallet up from the other barn. It was the only full pallet last that we had. So we're just gonna set it into the backside and, well, go take this to wherever we need to sell it. Probably Willie's again. We'll put some straps down on it. Too bad it's not another full load, but it is a load enough for me. So we're gonna close it in and take it in to sell. Hey, remember this bridge? Yeehaw! We were so timid to go over it last time. This time we hit it full throttle because we brought our eggs to Willie's, and I'm excited for the money I'm about to get. Come on, paycheck. There we go, $101,000. Love to see that. Let's go spend it real fast. 100 grand goes away quick around here.